Welcome to Uzi's Art Gallery channel. Today I'm going to talk and demonstrate how to make a Qalam for Arabic, Urdu or Persian calligraphy. And to make a Qalam you will need a couple of things. First of all, you will need a bamboo stick which would be of a length approximately about, I would say, 20 centimeter. And yeah, so approximately about 20 centimeters. So you will have a little room to cut down to required size if you make any mistakes. So I would like to take you through a few safety steps before we start regarding using the Stanley knife. It's very sharp, so please keep it away from the children. And also when you're using it for making the cuts or any incisions, cut it away from yourself rather than towards yourself. It is very important that you understand the use of the Stanley knife. I would advise to, before you start it on the bamboo stick, start it on a smaller, thinner stick to understand how the things work and how sharp is your knife, just to avoid any potential accidents. Also used, I normally use these coffee placemats that you use on the dining table. This is very sturdy, they're sturdy, so I can place my pen on this one before I make any cut. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to hold the Stanley knife and push the blade out at about this much. I normally use about 1.5 inches or an inch, and then lock it so it's safe for you to use. Once you have done that, then hold the pen with one hand, which is obviously a bamboo stick, and when you need to make a cut, make a cut at about 45-degree angle. So hold it like this and push the pen away. Keep making these movements with the hand, nice and smooth. Don't use too much force in case if you hurt yourself or break the pen. So just make, or what you can do, you put one thumb here and use this thumb to push it away like this, nice and smooth. So what you need to bring this pen down to about 1 to 2 millimeter thick. This is the the thickness that we require. So you make these little cuts on this side. I would like to make I would like to show you a few examples of the pens that I've made earlier on, just to see the different sizes of them. You can see that this is slightly thicker than this one, and actually I've got a tiny one which I use for different small writing. So you can see the 3 different sizes. Actually you can cut it down to the size that you require by making an appropriate cut, which you can see I'm making this one here. I'm trying to make it as same as the ones that I've made. So you can see that it has gone down to about 1.2 millimeters. So on the back of this one, now you need to make a couple of chips away from this. So this the purpose of this one is so the pen would not hold too much of the ink on the tip, so when you're writing it would be smooth rather than leaving a blob on the piece of paper that you're writing on. So once you have done this, now the last stage, that what you need to do, you need to put the pen on a hard surface. Make sure that it is something that you don't leave a mark on, unless you're using it on the table or something. I normally use a rolling pin, which is quite handy. So and I can sort of dab it with a force, so to make that cut. First of all, you need to hold the Stanley knife quite straight. It's not straight actually, it is about 45-degree angle, as you can see from the tip. So at this one, and what I do, I actually do a hard bang on this one, so it will just make a cut. I've got this pen now here, as you can see the tip of the pen, it is almost ready. So I just want to make it a little bit more smoother. So you see it is quite nice and smooth. So we need to shave the tip down to the size that we need. We make it smoother on one side and on the back as well. We just shave it off slightly. It's not very deep as it is on the front. So it's just like this, you can see. It's thin, but it's not very thin. So you can't actually bend it with your finger. Now once you have done, you place the Stanley knife in the middle of this one, about 1 to 2 millimeter like this, you can see, and make a cut like this. Now the purpose of this cut is to actually hold a bit of ink in the middle, and it won't leave a blob on the piece of paper that you're writing on. So our pen finally is ready, so I would like to show you how it will be writing. Just to dab it in the ink and